In America and all over the world, major food companies, fast food companies lie to you. Their food is toxic and poison and causing you all types of health problems. If you have health problems and you're eating at Subway and Wendy's and Burger King and Taco Bell, look, they lie to you. You have professional athletes eating Subways. They're not eating Subway when they're training to win the Super Bowl.
This is the Kevin Trudeau Show.
I am exposing the corruption in government and in major multinational corporations. We're telling you the things that they don't want you to know that will make your life better.
But I'm going to start with the Kevin Was Right file, because I'm starting with natural health expert Kevin Trudeau. And this is the major reason, well, it's not the major reason, but it's one of the reasons why the government's trying to shut me up. I'm exposing stuff that they don't want you to know. In 2014, well, first off, in my book, Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, which came out in 2005, and I have a brand new edition coming out next year, if I'm free. They do not want this book published, man. I mean, I know, because I got the insiders, and they are going crazy. They go, Trudeau just won't shut up. He won't stop telling people the truth. God damn him! He's blowing the lid off stuff. So I talked about how in America, you can't eat bread. They have these dough conditioners. They have all these ingredients that are put into the food that are not even listed on the label. They do things to the food, but more importantly, they do things to you. They make you gassy and bloaty. They make you gain weight. They make you depressed. They give you all types of illnesses. And the food companies work together with the drug companies. This is how the deal works, because the same people that own the stock in the food companies own stock in the pharmaceutical companies. And the same people who are on the board of directors of the food companies, the big conglomerates, are also on the board of directors of the pharmaceutical companies, and they work together. And here's how it works. And I know because I've been in the meetings. It works like this. Okay, food company, we're going to put ingredients in our food. We know that these ingredients are going to cause these health problems. So once we start putting it in as a food additive, within 5 to 10 years, we're going to have millions of people, tens of millions of people, with all of these issues, health issues. So start working on the drugs now and get them approved, because we're going to tell you the health conditions like restless leg syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, psoriasis. They're going to come 10 years from now. So get the drugs in development, get them approved. You wouldn't do that because there's not enough market for it. But you know that the market's coming because we're creating it by putting the poisons in the food. That's how it works. That's why when people have all these health problems, miraculously, the drug companies were psychic. They knew exactly what drugs to start working on 10 years earlier because it's a pre-planned disease. One of the ingredients that are in food is something I can't even pronounce. It's called azodicarbonate amide. I butchered that. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. But it's an ingredient that is used in yoga mats and in shoe soles. So this is an ingredient that's put in yoga mats, like rubber yoga mats, and also in your rubber soles of shoes. It's also put in Subway bread. This is back in 2014. The ingredient is shown to produce asthma in multiple health studies, as well as produce a whole host of other health problems. It's known as a as a flour conditioner or dough conditioner. So it's put in flour into bread. It's designed to make the bread spongy and also make it less crumbs, so that there's less crumbs in the Subway, so you don't have as many ants and rodents and things like that. But it causes all types of health problems. The FDA says, well, the ingredient is certainly toxic, but it can be used safely if it's in small amounts. It's in over 500 foods today. I think Subway took it out because of a big uproar. But here's an article, NPR. It says almost 500 foods contain the yoga mat compound. Should we care? And it's in Nature's Own 100% whole wheat bread. See, it's in all these breads, all this food conditioners, dough conditioners, and they're toxic. What you should know about the yoga mat chemical at Subway. This is back in 2021. Long article about Subway's fresh food is mostly frozen. I mean, this just goes on to talk about how they just lie and lie and lie. This goes in the Kevin was right file. The point is, what am I right about? I'm right about that in America and all over the world, major food companies, fast food companies lie to you. Their food is toxic and poison and causing you all types of health problems. If you have health problems and you're eating at Subway and Wendy's and Burger King and Taco Bell, look, they lie to you. You have professional athletes eating Subways. They're not eating Subway when they're training to win the Super Bowl. You have Olympic athletes doing commercials for McDonald's. These people, these Olympic athletes should be slapped around. They're scum of the earth. They're taking the money. They're lying to you. I'm an Olympic athlete and I love my McDonald's Big Mac. No, you don't. But it works because you are so stupid, you go buy it. That's okay. Kevin was right. Bread in America is poison. I talked about this before in previous shows about how they use wheat that's high gluten, hard wheat, not soft. They don't let it ferment properly. It causes all these type of gluten reactions. If you go to Italy and you get Italian bread, or France where the bread, you buy it fresh in the morning, it gets hard by the afternoon. There's no conditioners in there. It doesn't cause the health problems that bread in America. If you buy a loaf of bread and it lasts more than 2 days without getting hard as a rock or moldy, there's something wrong with it. It's got chemicals in there that aren't on the label. And it could have the yoga mat chemical that they use to make yoga mats and also soles of shoes. And it's in your Subway bread, and I guarantee it's in McDonald's, and I don't know for sure, but it's in probably all this stuff.
Wonder Bread and Pillsbury.
Okay, Pillsbury, the Pillsbury Doughboy. You want to look like the Pillsbury Doughboy? Yeah. You want to eat Wonder Bread? It's a wonder. Anybody would eat Wonder Bread. It's got chemicals, poisons in it. And then you come up to me, Kevin, I'm sick. What should I do? It's like the guy who comes up to me and he says, every time I hit my foot with a hammer, it hurts. What's the cure? I don't know. Look, people come up to me all the time and they get all these illnesses like I'm a magician or something. I go, look, what did you have for lunch? A Subway sandwich. I can't help you. You're going to be sick. You're putting poisons and toxins in your body every day. Are you taking pharmaceutical drugs? You're putting toxins in your body. Are you drinking Coca-Cola? Are you drinking diet soda? Are you drinking this carbonated drink? You're putting toxins in your body. Are you drinking? Guys, I got this I'm eating this health drink, Celsius. Look at the chemicals in there. They're poison. You're being misled. You're susceptible to the advertising. You're a sucker. You're falling into it, and the body is responding. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Kevin was right file. Incredible placebo study shows fake pills reduce stress more than the actual stuff. This shows, again, the placebo effect, and this study here. There's thousands of placebo studies, and what the placebo study does is it shows that the mind changes the physiology in the body, more so than the actual biochemical pill that you'll take. The mind is what you should cultivate. All the training that I produce, whether it's in the Guru Kev lessons, whether it's in the Science of Personal Mastery course, whether it's on the Zoom calls I do for the partners in the Kevin Trudeau Fan Club, whether it's in the Success Mastery course produced by the Global Information Network that I wrote, all the training, people who are gold partners when I do the energy work, it's all designed to train the mind, and the mind can then create in your world anything and everything you desire, including the physiology. Kevin was right file. The mind is more powerful than biology. Here's Kevin was right file. One of the craziest CT scans ever. U.S. doctor reveals disturbing effects of pork in the body. This shows, in the book Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, I talk about stay away from pork primarily because it's an animal that and the meat doesn't really do well in the body. There's CT scans now that prove that everything I said is correct. That when you eat pork, most pork, especially undercooked pork, gets in the body, and what it does to the body is mind-blowing. U.S. doctors when they look at the CT scans, they can't believe it. And it goes on to show, it says that there's all this, the photo was posted, it says, the scan says parasite infections in the patient's leg. Parasites are all over the place by eating pork. Okay, Kevin was right file. Eat your pork, and don't complain about being sick. Hi, I'm Kevin Trudeau. This is everything they don't want you to know about to improve the quality of your life. Broadcasting every Monday and Wednesday, 2 days a week now. Monday and Wednesday at 1 o'clock Chicago time. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to the channel and share these shows with everyone you know.